Okay, the two ends of a polynomial, how to determine, like if we have a polynomial, something like that, these two ends, when x goes to infinity and when x goes to negative infinity, y going to where? In this case, going to positive infinity. Or if we have something like that, I'm going to like just classify these. The only thing you need to know is the leading term. The polynomial f of x equal to, let's say, ax to n plus bx to n minus 1 plus till you get the last term, which is the free term. It's bad to use a and b because we limit it to 26 term, so we can use like a1, a2 till an, right, as last one. Now the most important thing is the leading term. When x goes to infinity, positive or negative infinity, the most important is this one. Why? Because this one is the biggest. The effect of the rest is not that big like that one. So we focus on this to determine the two ends. Okay? Now, first case, if n is odd, we have odd polynomial, like something x to n, where n is odd, something like that, plus a lot of things. We don't care about these things, we care about that. Then we'll get two cases, depend on a. Something like that. If a is positive, we get something like that. Okay. If a is negative, we get something like that. Simple. The other two cases, if n is even, then we have another two cases and that's it. If n is even, and so yeah, if n is even and a is positive, then we get something like w, something like that. So here a is greater than 0. And the last case here, if a is less than 0, then we get McDonald's, and that's it. These are the four cases. Determine the end of the two ends of the polynomial.